Tonight, John Fetterman facing new questions after sitting down with us for his first in-person interview since suffering from a stroke last May.
Everything about it has changed. Basically having a conversation with your wife to having a conversation with your children.
The Democratic Senate candidate appearing today in a live-streamed Q&A with PennLive.com's editorial board, addressing concerns raised in our NBC News interview about his health, with an often repeated line about his opponent, Dr. Mehmet Oz.
You know, the truth is also that in January, I'll still be a lot better, but he'll still be a fraud about these issues.
One condition of our interview, he'd need to use closed captioning software to understand our questions.
This is very different than the last time we were here in your home and talking. Walk me through why we need the closed captioning, how it works.
Yeah, it's really just how things happen, because I sometimes will hear things in a way that's not perfectly clear. So I use captioning. So I'm able to see what you're saying in captioning.
Fetterman was able to understand clearly using the captioning, but at times did struggle with his speech, a challenge he's acknowledged.
I always thought I was pretty emphatic. I think I was very, empathetic.
The interview igniting a firestorm of debate on Twitter, with many sharing their experiences of dealing with strokes and praising Fetterman for being so transparent, but others raising questions about his health condition.
It certainly could be seen as an opportunity for others to note that someone who's had an event like a stroke is still able to, fully participate in life and have a high functioning career.
For the Fetterman campaign, these are serious questions, some of which will be addressed in his upcoming debate with Oz, who's made Fetterman's health an issue on the campaign trail.
John Fetterman is either healthy, and he's dodging the debates because he does not want to answer for his radical left positions, or he's too sick.
While the lieutenant governor has been fairly open about his recovery, he's resisted calls to release his medical records.
We've asked for your medical records. We've asked to have a conversation with someone from your medical team, to interview your physician. You've declined those requests. Why?
Well, I feel like we have been very transparent in a lot of different ways. When our doctor has already given a letter saying that I'm able to serve and to be running. And then I think you can't be any more transparent than standing up on a stage with 3,000 people.
So what exactly is the state of Fetterman's health? Doctors we spoke to say the ability to answer that question is limited without access to his health records.
We certainly can't get into, details about how his memory is functioning or attention or learning. But we also, as part of the public domain, we do have that he had 2 different cognitive assessments done, and apparently he performed at the expected level for his age and education, which is certainly reassuring.
Tom, those of us who are political reporters have been watching this race for many, many months now, but a lot of voters, they are just now starting to tune in. They've heard in the background the back and forth, the nastiness on the TV ads that you see basically all day, every day here in Pennsylvania, and they're having a hard time parsing through who really stands for what. And for those folks that I've talked to, particularly those that are still undecided, still open to either candidate, they are really waiting for that debate on October 25th to make up their minds.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.